I figured I'd shoot something a little quick out here on my own right now before we begin filming for Homies on a Friday Night 12. I was gonna come out here and vent about something, but I figured, nah. So instead, I'm just gonna talk about the little things. You know, just some things that I really don't like, and maybe some crap that I'm pretty sure you guys don't like. Don't you hate it when somebody acts like something they're not just to try to get your attention? Like, that ain't cute. Don't you hate it when you hear your favorite band isn't gonna tour anymore? Don't you hate it how some of the best shows last the shortest time, yet some of the crappiest shows have lasted the longest? They were good in the past, but now they're just garbage. Don't you hate it when you decide to uncensor yourself for one video and then people suddenly start freaking out like they're Clinton supporters at a Trump rally? Don't you hate it when it's November and it's 80 degrees outside, and then when it's June it's like 50 degrees outside? Don't you hate it when you guys are having a great conversation and suddenly someone decides to make it political? Don't you hate it when your foot falls asleep? Don't you hate it when you see something really awesome in like the pawn shop or Walmart or something and you just gotta have it but you're broke? Don't you hate it how the maples want more sunlight but the oaks just ignore them? Like, come on, let the maples get their light already. Don't you hate it how the Trix rabbit never gets the tricks? I don't think that's fair. I mean, his face is on the damn box. Don't you hate it when someone doesn't hold a trademark to a series yet then they going around false flagging stuff because they think they do? You know who I'm talking about. Don't you hate it how it's just been an awesome, positive day and then you got that one person trying to act like Squidward all the friggin' time? Don't you hate it how you wasted all that time bumping against that truck hoping it'd move using strength and you never got that Mew? Don't you hate it when you're playing Guitar Hero and you're playing on Expert and you got that 100% almost there and then you miss the final note? Don't you hate it when you're watching your favorite show or listening to your favorite song either on the TV or radio and then all of a sudden an emergency alert system test comes on? Like, come on! Don't you hate it how they're canceling Adventure Time soon? Don't you hate it when WatchMojo.com gets things incorrect in their top 10 lists? Don't you hate how whenever there's a person that somebody doesn't like or annoys them, the first immediate comparison is Adolf Hitler? Don't you hate it when you go to tie your shoe and then you get a bow so big that you wind up tripping over it with the other foot? Don't you hate it when you're trying to film it and the sun's gleaming in the background making it look all ugh? Don't you hate it when you're playing an NES game and you're kicking some serious ass and then all of a sudden it just starts glitching? Don't you hate it how a place usually looks really good in the summertime, but then when it's like fall and winter, it looks all crappy and run down like a shanty town? Don't you hate it how in 2016 people are still doing Digimon versus Pokemon like it's Apple versus Microsoft? Like, guys, it's 2016, it's time to stop, okay? Don't you hate it how people can sometimes use outdated memes that just died, like damn Daniel 21, D's nuts, and a potato flew around my room? Don't you hate it when you're trying to talk and the wind is blowing like a crazy hoe in the background? Don't you hate it when people talk too quietly? Don't you hate it when you're walking and you randomly get a rock in your shoe? Don't you hate it when it's like 30 degrees outside and you still get swamp ass? Don't you hate it when you got that one person you're trying to tell a joke with but they get offended at freaking everything they hear? Yes, I'm talking to you, David. Don't you hate it when it's September and people are already decorating for Christmas? Like, oh my god, it's not even 9/11 yet. Please, take down the Christmas tree. Thank you.